So I have somewhat prided myself over these last 18 years serving as priest at St. John's that I have seldom repeated a sermon. But when I read the epistle of St. Paul to the Romans, I remembered a sermon that I had preached not long after I had come on this same passage. And I got to digging through my sermons and I found it. And it's kind of, to me, it's kind of an iconic sermon. But I look at it this way, that a lot of music artists these days, because of contract obligations and the music company getting all of the basic money in their music, that they've gotten into this what they call remastering of their music and republishing it, and then they get all the money. So I consider this a remastering of a sermon. Now it is changed up a little bit, so, and then added to a little bit. So, okay. So one of my kryptonite weaknesses is math. Math has never been a strong suit for me. Ironically, I pursued a career in art thinking that I would escape having to use math. Boy, was I wrong. Not only did I have to calculate ratios every day in my job, but I had to convert regular inches and measurements into decimal inches and learn a new measuring system of picas and points. In high school, I struggled with geometry and actually dropped out of the class 2 years in a row. The problem was that back in those old days, it was required in geometry for students to memorize formulas and then use those formulas to solve equations. My brain doesn't work that way. I don't memorize things very well, especially formulas. Even reading the Bible, I'm not a person that memorizes chapters and verses as Diane Hancock would have me want to do. Or Diane Stillers. She's our book, chapter, and verse of the Bible. If she could get everybody to memorize the whole Bible, chapter and verse, she would be in heaven, happy. But I'm a big picture kind of guy, so I remember Bible stories. But we live in this day and age of the computer and the internet where I can just type in a few words of what I can remember, and then it tells me what the book and the chapter and the verse is. Thanks be to God for that. The Apostle Paul had never been to Rome when he wrote this letter. He had spoken to Christians who had been there, and they told him a lot about what the church was like in Rome. So therefore, rather than address specific issues going on in the church in Rome, like he does in Corinth and Philippians and so on, he deals in generalities of Christian belief. Additionally, by the time Paul gets around to writing this letter to the Romans, he's getting rather long in the tooth. He has solidified a systematic theology, meaning he's set down a specific set of beliefs and rules and principles of faith in Jesus Christ. And in a sense, what Paul is creating in his letter to the Romans are a lot of theological formulas, like geometry and trigonometry, in which the goal is to use these formulas to solve real-world mathematical problems. The Apostle Paul creates theological formulas in which we can apply real-world issues. Today's reading from Romans chapter 7 is a good example. Now, I want you to think about, and I probably usually say, well, I don't have any of these. Think about a vice or some addiction that you might have, or possibly some obsessive compulsive behavior, or maybe just a bad habit that you have. Then use today's reading as a formula and plug that into your life into the life problem that you have. So that my example and my issue is my sweet tooth. I'm a dietary train wreck, where I do not eat the salad like I should, but I eat the Dairy Queen Blizzard, which I shouldn't. Now, if I eat the Blizzard when I know perfectly well that I should eat the salad instead, then I agree that eating healthy foods is better for me. But in fact, it is no longer I that eats the Blizzard, but the sinful addiction that compels me to eat it, and my lack of willpower. I can will myself to eat the salad, but then I get stressed out and say, the heck with it, and eat the Blizzard instead. For I do not eat the salad, which is healthier for me, but the unhealthy Blizzard, which I scarf down. Now, if I eat the Blizzard, which I should not have, it is no longer I that eat it, but addictive sin that dwells within me. So I find it a law that when I want to eat the salad, which I know is good for me, evil cravings for Dairy Queen Blizzards is ever present in my mind, messing with my willpower. For I delight in being healthy and fit, but I struggle with my addictive cravings that are at war in my mind, making me a slave to unhealthy eating and the sin that dwells in my mind, body, and spirit. Wretched glutton that I am, who will rescue me from this unhealthy habit of eating Dairy Queen Blizzards and possibly an early death? Thanks be to God for online fitness apps, my sense of frugality, and Christ Jesus my Lord. Now that I give you this example of this formula that Paul has created, what vice or habit would you plug into this formula?